So Jocelyn, where are most of the investments in AI going?
Well, by dollar value, they're going into like 100 million, billion-dollar rounds into enormous foundation model companies. But that money is not classic venture capital, early stage startups within the meaning of the act. And then it's actually been kind of a torturous path. I think a lot of VCs were sort of ignoring AI, or like it was interesting, but they viewed it as just like a fancy kind of SaaS company until ChatGPT landed in Q4 of 2022. And like a really interesting thing happened, which is ChatGPT came about a year after GPT-3.5, which was the first model that was good. It was like the Windows 3.0 of, now I'm really dating myself with these analogies. It was the like GPT-2 showed, and Bert and Roberta and GPT-2, like the predecessor, they showed a lot of promise. GPT-3 was a breakthrough, it was really good, and 3.5 was quite polished. And so those were the points where the models became production ready. That happened in like late 2021. And so some startups had started building with GPT-3.5, and like you didn't have to put much on top of that to make a product that was really good. So there were some products, probably the most famous example, and I'm sorry if anybody from Jasper works here in the audience, but one was called Jasper, which used the GPT-3 family of models to generate marketing copy, and it was selling like hotcakes and taking off like this. So that was a shooting star, and then so like that was starting to get some interest, and then ChatGPT ships and puts a face on AI, and it is like that Netscape moment. It is, the internet had been around since the 70s, but in the 90s the browser made it accessible to everybody, and ChatGPT made AI accessible to everyone. That's when everybody woke up and realized it was cool. That's when VCs realized it was cool. And that's when products like Jasper no longer looked so cool, because it was evident that they were a very thin wrapper around the model, that almost all the value in that product was coming from OpenAI, not from the startup. And so for a hot second, a bunch of VCs were really eager to invest in AI and saw it as a huge opportunity. It is a huge opportunity. That's like I'm here to say, but they were spooked about doing apps. And I think Sam Altman maybe deserves a little of this blame too. He was like running around saying there will be no more software companies. You'll just have like one virtual assistant that does everything, and it will be OpenAI, and so I'll be the whole tech industry. And some people believed him. That's anyway.